She really is like the most amazing mother, but she was really an incredible father. Like, truly incredible.
Mom, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm thankful for everything you've done for me. Happy Father's Day, Mom.
Mamá, feliz Día del Padre.
Hi, Mom. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Mama.
Happy Father's Day, Mom.
Oh, Mom. Happy Father's Day.
Okay, so first of all, I just want to say that I don't understand the concept behind people taking a holiday, especially when it's just something that's like a commercialized holiday, but it's still meant to be there to honor fathers out there. Now, there's no asterisk next to the word fathers on Father's Day. There's going to be good fathers, there's going to be bad fathers, and everything in between. But it's nobody's right or privilege to get to define who is and isn't a father. That being said, if you are a single mother and you are raising your children to despise their father or the person who played the role of their father in their life for any reason, it's wrong, even if it's deserved. And the reason behind that is because you actually create a stigma inside the child's psyche towards that person and towards the whole concept of a father model. This could go on to affect them in other ways. If you're raising a girl, this could go on to affect them in how they choose a mate to be a father to their children. And if you're raising a boy, obviously it's going to have an effect on them when they become a man and decide what role to play in their child's life as a father as well. I want to go ahead and just show you guys a clip from a YouTube video. This is from two guys that make really cool commentary videos. I've been following them recently and I've watched a ton of their videos, and I haven't really found anything these guys say that I completely disagree with. So it's really good content. You guys need to check it out. Their names are Abba and Preach. And here's what Abba had to say about the video you just saw.
I was raised in a single mother household, so I understand. You don't acknowledge the great work that single mothers do by taking away the shine of fathers. Because all you do is perpetuate the idea that fathers are replaceable. And in a time where we need fathers in kids' life at an all-time high, it seems very irresponsible to push that narrative. People who don't have fathers in their lives are far more likely to drop out of school, be lower socioeconomic background, have a harder time in life, more likelihood to be involved in crime, all kinds of other statistics. It's bad. So yes, kids generally do need two parents. Ideally, they need a male mentor. So when you say this stuff, you tell them that it's not important. I struggle with this because I don't think people realize in which ways they're being toxic with some of this stuff. And I'm like, this is not good. How many times do I have to watch an ad of a dad being woefully incompetent with everything he does, as if that's the reality? Because we are raising a next generation of children who think, I'm going to just do it by myself because the other parent's not needed.
It's not because you can do it that it's a good idea.
He said it all right there. Personally, I grew up in a single mother household as well. I love my mom. Mom, I love you so much for everything you did for me. My mom has always been one of the people who's been the most encouraging to me. Ever since I was very, very young, my mother's always been there for me, and she did an all right job in raising me and my brothers. Despite whatever mistakes she's made, she's still a mother. Now, this still applies for fathers as well. Even though my father wasn't there for me my entire life, I did get the chance to talk to him for the first time when I was 25. And since then, we've been speaking back and forth ever so often, but I don't have any resentment towards him. However, I did hold some resentment towards him when I was growing up, but that's completely understandable, especially because of the things that my mother said about him that I internalized and believed. So you guys have to be very careful about the way that you speak about the other person that you chose to be your child's mother or your child's father, because it was your choice, not the child's choice. So you don't have to try to sway the child's opinion of that person, and you can just keep your opinions about that person to yourself, because it shouldn't matter in your child's life. Either they're going to be there or they're not. They're either going to be a good father or they're not. But that in itself is going to make enough of an impact on your child for them to make their own decision on how they want to feel about the situation. And that's how we should facilitate children developing their own unique individualism. Now, with that being said, there's a ton of people online right now that take the opportunity of Father's Day to actually go out of their way to define what it is to be a father. But the point of the matter is that no matter how good of a mother you are, you'll never be your child's father. And no matter how bad of a father you are, you'll never not be your child's father. This is something that we need to understand in order for us to be able to handle the situation correctly when speaking about it to our children. Otherwise, we'll end up causing them a lot of confusion and anxiety about the situation that can go on and affect their own personal character traits as they develop into an adult. So please, please be very mindful of how you treat this situation with your kids, no matter how resentful you are about who you chose to be the parent of your child. Now, I want you guys to understand something. I'm not speaking to you right now as a father. I'm not speaking to you right now as someone raised by a single mother. And I'm not speaking to you as someone whose father was not there for him growing up. I'm speaking to you just straight out as a human being. Please don't do this to your children. They deserve the best opportunity that they can get to develop into the best possible human beings. And the world needs that right now more than ever. So please encourage your children to come to their own conclusion and to be as forgiving and loving as possible, especially to those who are closest to them in their life. Now, even though there's a lot of mothers out there who take this opportunity to declare that their father of their children is a deadbeat or a loser or doesn't do enough for them, I want you guys to remember something. I can say a lot of things about my dad not being there for me. I can say a lot of things about the way that my mother handled the situation, raising me by herself. And I can say a lot of things about the mother of my child who I haven't spoken to in over a year and who abandoned my daughter completely. But I don't. See how that works? This is Angel, the man on fire. I just wanted to stray a little bit away from the political stuff and address this on this very specific holiday. And I want to wish every single father out there, good or bad, a very happy Father's Day. And I hope that you all realize how much of an impact you will have on your child's life, whether you are present or especially if you're not.